We just checked into the Hotel Valley Ho here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Summer staycation. Big question as always, who's getting hustled? Watch to find out. The Hotel Valley Ho is one of the most iconic properties in all of Arizona. First opened in December of 1956, it was designed by architect Edward L. Varney, who trained under Frank Lloyd Wright. It eventually closed its doors, but it reopened in 2005 after an extensive restoration that beautifully preserved its mid-century soul while giving it new life. Stepping into the lobby is like stepping into a time capsule from the 1950s. Right in the lobby, to the left of the check-in desk, is a small convenience shop where you can find all sorts of things from soft drinks and snacks, some really cool branded merch, and anything you may need in a pinch, like sunscreen, over-the-counter medicine, sunglasses, and of course, some adult beverages. The prices weren't as bad as you'd think. Outside the shop are a couple mannequins my wife thought looked familiar. Back in the day, this hotel was a quiet retreat for Hollywood legends like Bing Crosby, Tony Curtis, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Janet Leigh, and Robert Wagner. Robert Wagner and Natalie Wood held their 1957 wedding reception here. Let me show you the room. Wow! Came with a really cute dog, too. Let's check it out. So as you come in to the left, they have the dresser, no door on it. They got some hangers in here. We already put our stuff there. They got a safe, which is great. This is a very big hotel. And they got a steamer. Looks like no iron or ironing board, but steamers are great. Come in to the right, they have the lighting switches, very modern. You can tell the hotel was remodeled. They got different moods or light settings. They got room on, entry, mood, and room off. Very well done. This is the fridge we got, which will be loaded up with Trader Joe's stuff soon. So very nice of them to deliver that complimentary. And right above that is a makeup area, really good size makeup area. Love this Art Deco mirror and the lighting that goes with it. And the makeup mirror has some adjustable levels because, you know, I gotta look at all the things going on my face, but really love this little makeup area. I did mention that this is about 11 years ago from when my wife and I met. So literally almost to the day. So they gave us a really nice card. Welcome to the Historic Valley Ho, and thank you for celebrating with us. If there's anything we can do to make your stay more memorable, please let us know. Enjoy. And it looks like some little candies, chocolates, and macaroons here. Nice touch. Look forward to enjoying those. So peace in the room altogether. Once you come in to your left, they have a little dresser area, makeup area where they put the fridge under there. They got the mini bar. Love this little, literally is a miniature, don't break it, David, don't break it, little miniature cocktail shaker, some little spirits, and the lime, which we actually picked from a tree outside of our room. And you know, what do I love? I love my ice bucket. Don't even know where the ice machine is, but I will find it. And then I can't tell if these are real plants or not, hanging down from the wall, but very nice touch. Then let's check out what they have under here. We've got a couple laundry bags if you need to get some stuff done if you're doing an extended stay. Looks like, I don't know, one set of slippers in there. See if there's anything else. Nothing but storage. Looks like a nice sized TV as well, just sort of flat mounted on the desk, and a little workstation sitting area. And then just some local Phoenix Scottsdale magazines, some very nice decorative lamps. Got the phone in case you need anything. And on that lampstand, they do have some USB ports, standard US electrical outlets as well. And then boy, they got a lot of QR codes to scan if you need any of their amenities, from room service, spa service, cabanas, pretty much anything you could want to scan, they have a code for. You know I love my little seating area, so a very Art Deco chair and footrest. This is a great king-size bed. Very well done. Housekeeping here looks amazing. Everything is so crisp. I don't even want to sit on it to do the bed test. They got some sort of Art Deco art going on behind the bed. Very nice. Let's check out the left-hand side of the bed. You know me and my reading lamps, love those. Got some more lighting controls over here, can control the room, mood night, room off. Got an alarm clock here as well. Looks like you could probably put some Bluetooth through there, put your music through there if you so desire. And then moving over to this side, got the same little very Art Deco table, some more USB and US electrical outlets, and some more lighting over here. Let's check out the bathroom. This room is definitely a wow factor. When you walk in, you see the tub right away, and you can see that the hotel has been remodeled and is very stylishly designed. It's like they captured the style when they built it almost 70 years ago, but they made it very modern. So love this standalone tub in the center of the room. It actually looks like a really good sized tub. If you've been watching some of our videos lately, like Hilton London Park Lane, lucky to fit in those tubs, so absolutely loving this one. Let's have a look at the vanity area. You know I love my double vanities, but that's only usually for space. So even though this is a single vanity, there is so much space here. Absolutely love it. Love this sink resting on top. Just very nice touches. You can tell this has been really well designed. Over here, we have some washcloths, looks like some towels, got a hair dryer. We'll check out what kind that is in a moment. Tissues. Sure, this is probably a little amenity kit, which it is. Very nice. Their amenities are by a company called Red Flower, and it asks if we're enjoying the Red Flower bath amenities. So we'll let you know. Got everything you need over here. Body lotion, hand wash, leading up to that sink. Couple water glasses, which are always appreciated. And then we have some hand towels below the sink as well. The things I think is great about hotels is when they have a private area for the toilet, and they do here with this little sliding door. Got the extra roll toilet paper there, little point on the toilet paper, which is great. And then they do have two robes. So when I got in here, they only had one, but when they brought the pet amenity, I asked the lady Mario, who was great, if she could bring another robe, and she did. So we got two branded Hotel Valley Ho robes. They're sort of the waffle design, but they look very nice and comfy. And in Arizona, I don't think you'd want a warmer robe than that. Looks like a very nice shower as well. Sort of a one person shower, but the tile ties into the rest of the bathroom. I will test out this water pressure and the heat as well. Love the little trays for when you bring your own amenities in here. So nicely done, and a little bath mat. And I'm really thankful they don't have the pony wall. You know, I'm not a fan of the pony wall, so this is a self-enclosed shower structure, which is great. I was going over the amenities. This little box is actually a box of hand-milled soap. Dryer is the standard Conair 1875. Dog is still just hanging out. She blends into the carpet. She's still not too sure about this hotel hustling thing. Maybe she has to warm up to it. It is her first official hustle. Let's check out the patio. Time to check this out. I did reserve a king size room with a little, I think they call it a patio, garden view. So on my left as I come out, sort of have a day bed over here with a little table. If you just want to sit and sort of enjoy your lime tree, which is where I plucked that lime from. And then over here, we got a little table and a couple chairs. This is a very cozy spot. It doesn't make you feel like you're in the heart of Scottsdale. And there's a little fountain I'll show you to the left. So it's just a very peaceful feeling here. 20 or 30 feet to the right outside of our patio door. Nice water feature. They have some lights strung up across. I'm sure this will be pretty at nighttime. So one of the things that excites me the most about staying at the Hotel Valley Ho is they don't have a pet fee. So I get to bring my pet for free. Very cool. One of the things I've noticed is that this room is right across from the pool, and you cannot hear any pool noise. So loving that. They also do have a list of amenities, things you can order. The fridge is $25, and they actually have free pet amenities, which weren't here when we arrived, but I called and they got delivered. So a couple of poop bags, some luscious liver dog treats, and a little tag that says furry friend inside to put on the door. Very cute touch, and a big sort of water bowl or food dish. Very cute of them. So it's luscious liver. So let's see if little Mo likes luscious liver. What do you think, little Mo? Is this going to be Hotel Hustler little Mo approved? No? We're being picky? We're not so sure about luscious liver? All right. I'm going to leave it here, and if you want it, you can have it, okay? Very excited to try one of these chocolates. Oh, wow. They're melting in the sun. Let's see how they are. That is like a dark chocolate truffle, and on the bottom is cocoa nibs. This is like one of the best truffles I've ever had. This is amazing. My wife's not getting any. That truffle was so good, I have to try a macaron. I wonder if this is red velvet. We'll see. I think it is. Very good. Man, these are really good. Don't tell my wife.
Hey.
So if you did want to get room service here, it is a $4 delivery charge, 20% service charge, and sales tax will be added on top of all of that. For example, steak frites is $59, scallops are $47, and half a chicken is $35. So it seems like you could run up a tab here pretty quickly. Let's go for a walk and explore the hotel. This is the tower. So when this was built, this was the only hotel in Scottsdale that had air conditioning, and every room had a black and white television. How about that? This is the bar area outside ZuZu. Very nice patio area. They do have a spa here. It is only open Wednesday through Sunday. They do have lots of green areas, so you can walk your dog or let your dog run around a little bit. Very nice. Looks like they have another pool here as well. Not sure if that is a hot tub or just sort of a little kid's pool. It's actually a lap pool. Gotta love a lap pool. You can see for 1956, this was quite the structure for back in the day, that it would be a very attractive place to come and visit. I think the owner sort of wanted to build it as an alternative to Palm Springs. Then it was time to check out the spa and the gym. The spa includes 8 treatment rooms, a movement studio, saunas, locker lounges, and a high-tech fitness center, making it more of a wellness facility than just a spa. Unfortunately, the spa was closed during our visit, but we did get a look at the gym. It's a small room, but it was really well equipped with your standard cardio machines, free weights, resistance training equipment, and even lockers. And of course, water. I love hotels that showcase their history, and this is Natalie Wood and Robert Wagner hosting their wedding reception here. How cool is that? And then you can't go wrong with Bing Crosby, and that is Robert Fole. He was the owner of the hotel, and the owner with Tony Curtis. Love these little history lessons they give you. Old menus, their rates back then. Let's see, a double would be $18 to $19 or $20 at tops. Gotta love that. 20-minute drive from downtown Phoenix, 12 miles to the southwest. They got ashtrays, matches. Love it. More Valley Ho memorabilia. Love the playing cards. How cool is that? They're promotional materials from the late 60s, early 70s, the matchbooks. The pillars and all the stonework are original from 1956. I love that they incorporated the old with the new. I'm sure this fireplace looks cool when it's all lit up. ZuZu is their in-house restaurant located right on the lobby. Serves an upscale, eclectic menu designed by executive chef Russell Lacasse. We took a peek at the menu, thinking about dessert for later. The grand finale got our attention. More on that later. The restaurant also carries the hotel's nostalgic 1950s vibe. Very cool. And that's ZuZu, the matriarch of the family that owns the hotel. Great seating areas here, a fire pit and a little private area with a water feature just off the main lobby. Just wonderful spaces here. Mid-hustle, I am totally enjoying our stay here. They've done such a great job of preserving the history of this hotel and yet making it feel modern without losing any charm from yesteryears. So very nicely done. There, that is the outside of the gym where we were at before. They do a lot of things to try to keep this hotel, I think, fresh and inspired. I think every month they have a chef, a celebrity chef, come in and do a tasting menu. They have something called bar brawls. So a number of wonderful things going on here. Is a suite up there where you have a bigger balcony and you have 2 rooms, and we've toured those before and they are very nice. Keeping Hotel Hustler tradition, we're doing our dinner Trader Joe style here at the Hotel Valley Ho. They didn't have wine glasses, so gotta make do with what you can. Cheers. And that is my tired little friend. She hasn't done this much walking since Nixon was president. Poor baby. Oh, she's just a baby. Time to dig into the picnic dinner. Pool area is called O, and it was a happening spot when we checked in, so nice to come a little later in the day when it was a little quieter. They do have day beds and cabanas for rent, which you can learn more about at the front desk or scan that QR code in the room and find out what those prices are. They also have live entertainment Friday through Sunday from March through September. That's the tower, and I imagine if you're staying there, want to request a pool view room rather than a city view room. Thought it was a really, it was a good sized pool area. That is a bar they have outside where you can get food and drinks, mostly appetizers. Looks like all the drinks start at about $17, same as the appetizers as well. A little outdoor shower area, which is always appreciated. Wouldn't be a hotel if you didn't have a selfie wall. Got to get those selfies in. Nice to have a couple hot tubs, a little more space, and yeah, just a really nice pool area. Rough day at the pool, rough day. Found the ice machine. It's almost right outside my room. Very exciting. After dinner in the pool, time to go check out what's on the dessert menu. So we ordered the grand finale to use our $20 food and beverage credit. It's $24. So let's see when it comes. Who gets hustled? Grand finale. It is supposed to be, according to the bartender, spectacular cake ice cream. I think there might even be a sparkler involved. So we'll see. The jury is out. You said this was the grand finale.
Oh my gosh, that's the whole cake.
The grand finale. I love it. It's not July 4th, but it feels like.
That is a lot of cake and...
That is awesome. Oh, it's a mini cake. That is beyond beautiful. All right, let's try the grand finale with a little ice cream. That is really good. Sort of a light, rich, and airy cake. Good frosting, cream cheese, or I guess it's more of a buttercream frosting with ice cream, which you sort of need to cut it. And they gave you 2 scoops of ice cream, which I truly appreciate. Well done. Is this worth $25 or $24? I would have to say it is. It's probably a lot for 2 people, but if you have like 4 people, this would be awesome. So I'd say I'm hustling them because we're going to take some of this to go. Water pressure was really good. Temperature was great. The robe is very comfortable. If it was any thicker, it'd be really hot. I think the dog is the hustler. What do you think, little Mo? Did you hustle, mother? No, Daddy, wasn't me. Good morning, Scottsdale. Not a bad night's sleep here at the hotel. I thought the bed was a little soft for my liking, and my wife is saying that she got up during the middle of the night. She's saying the dog woke her up. Didn't happen to me. There were some people talking throughout the night, a few doors slamming, so a little louder than I would have liked, but not too bad overall. So I think there's a coffee maker in the room. Did not find it yesterday. Going to look for it this morning. Let's make some coffee and get on with the day. Yesterday, I did not discover the coffee maker, but they do have one. So let's see what they got under here. Oh, they also had some more mini bar stuff. Pack of playing cards, Snicker, Twix, M&Ms, and then the coffee sort of stand, which looks like it comes with complimentary water. Got a Keurig machine, got 6 different kinds of coffee, a couple water bottles to put in there, which is always nice. We wondered if they had any water, and they do. Got some creamers, sugars, and there you have it, and some branded Valley Ho to-go cup. Go on someone else's patio. That's not good manners. Get ready to take a bath, so putting the bath towel down, and look what they have here. Bath salts, very impressive. Stayed at some 5-star hotels in the south of France where I asked if they had bath salts, and they're like, what are you talking about? And literally laughed at me, so loving the bath salts. Get to try those in a moment. I will put a little bath mat out here. It's a really nice sized tub. I can actually stretch my legs out. I love this. The water sort of comes down in an odd place. It's like you can't like sort of spread your leg out to the right, but I assume after the water stops, that won't be a problem. They do have a little handheld as well, which is nice. Gonna have some breakfast, Hotel Hustler style. Mango smoothie from Trader Joe's. Can't go wrong there. Well, you probably could, but I never do. That is a good way to start the day. And from Trader Joe's, Greek non-fat yogurt. So trying to get a healthy start on the day. Little Mo is enjoying the outdoors, and there you have it. It's so peaceful here in the morning. I wonder what it's like when every room here is busy. Probably not so peaceful, but for the moment, we'll take it. For Phoenix, closing in on 8 o'clock in the morning, not as hot as I thought it'd be. It's not cold either, but not a bad start to the day. Very impressed with the Hotel Valley Ho. Like I said, it's been around for almost 70 years, and they've done such a nice job of modernizing it, yet keeping the charm of yesteryear. It's very, very peaceful. You'd never know you're pretty much in the heart of Old Town Scottsdale. Location-wise, we are in the heart of Old Town Scottsdale, which is where you want to be if you come here during prime tourist season. Just out the main entrance is a place called Craft 64. They have 64 different craft beers if you want to give that a try. And if you walk by them, you'll get into Old Town where they have a number of galleries and shops and restaurants. So this is just a primo location for Old Town Scottsdale. Let's talk about the design and ambience of the hotel. So this hotel opened in 1956 in a very Art Deco style. And what I love is that in the lobby and throughout the grounds, they still have some of the facades. In the lobby, they have the original pillars from that era, yet the rest of the hotel has been modernized, but has not lost the charm of that day. Like all the furniture feels like it's 1950s, but it's very new and modern, and the rooms have every modern amenity that you could hope for, and they've been tastefully redesigned with great colors, great lighting. So design and ambiance, 10 out of 10. Let's talk about the service here at the hotel. The young ladies who checked us in were absolutely wonderful. We were wandering through the lobby later, and we just wanted to take a cute little photo with our dog. So they put the little dog hat on her and we pose for a photo. And so it's just nice little touches like that that have made our stay so nice. Mario, who brought a couple things, an extra robe and the pet amenity kit, she was so nice. And Nick, who brought us the grand finale cake last night, he was awesome as well. So just great staff here at the Hotel Valley Ho. This is a pet-friendly resort, which I absolutely love. Got to bring my dog, little Mo, on the hustle, which is very, very special to me. Don't get to do that all the time. And they did bring a little pet amenity kit as well, which is a food and a water bowl, a little bag of liver treats, some bags to pick up after her. Little Mo has felt more than welcomed, so just grateful they welcome pets without a fee. Talk about the hotel amenities. They have a lot going on here. They do have a really nice fitness center, which has some free weights, cardio machines, nice view of the pool, even a little seating area outside of the fitness center. They got some water in there, not bottled water, but Hotel Hustler hack as always. If you need some water, you can go to the gym and get some. So appreciated the gym/fitness center. They do have a spa here, which has limited summer hours. So if you're staying here wintertime, I think the hours are more expansive. And then they have 2 pools as well, sort of a main large hangout pool, which has a bar, and then sort of a smaller pool where it's a lap pool as well. And they've got a couple hot tubs. So really nice amenities here at the hotel. Let's talk about the dining options. Their main restaurant and bar is called ZuZu. It is named after the grandmother of one of the owners, and her name is everywhere. Prices, they are pretty much what you'd expect for an Old Town iconic Scottsdale hotel, a little on the higher side, and if you were going to do in-room dining, it would be even higher than that, and that is where we got that grand finale cake last night. That cake was $24. By the time tax and tip, you were out the door for about $32, $33 with that. So keep that in mind. We have eaten here in the past as a family, and it is really good food, so if you're staying here and you want to give it a try, I think you'd have a great evening here at ZuZu. Talk a little bit about the history of this hotel. It opened in December of 1956, and it was instantly a big draw for Hollywood people. The owner, I guess, was from Los Angeles, so he was inviting out all the celebrities, and it really had good status for a number of years. And then I think in the 70s, the Ramada hotel chain, if you remember them, bought this hotel, and they owned it for 30 years. And I don't want to say they ran it into the ground, but it certainly didn't maintain the same standards that people had come to expect. Then in the early 2000s, Ramada got bought out, and it has sort of reestablished itself as an iconic hotel. It's been remodeled and sort of, as I said, returned to the status of yesteryear with just that, ode to the past, but the modern amenities. So they've done a great job of keeping the character of this hotel literally for almost 70 years. Talk about the bedroom and the bathroom. The bedroom is so nice. You just walk in and it just feels clean and bright. Love the design and the colors they use in this room, and just the choice of mirrors and lights and how they have it all set up. It's really a wow factor feeling when you walk into the room. And then the bathroom, it's sort of part of the room but separated. They have the sort of the sliding wall, so if you do want a little separation, you can have it. Love the tub. I love bathtubs, so having a big one was great, even with some bath salts. Added bonus. Shower is great. Pressure and heat were great. Very long vanity. Love having the toilet in a separate room than the rest of the bathroom. So have to give this bedroom and bathroom a 10 out of 10, and I didn't even mention the patio. Just nice to sit out there, sort of watch the day go by. It's a little hot right now, but still nice to have the patio, especially if you have your dog with you. So let's talk about parking for a moment. So if you're going to park at the hotel, it is $35 if you valet it, $28 if you self-park it, or right on the street, probably a 100-foot walk away, there is free overnight parking. There were literally not any parking signs where we were, so just walk around. If you don't want to pay for parking, you can probably just park your car there and it will be safe. I did check it last night before we went to bed and all was good. So those are your parking options here at the Valley Ho. So who's this hotel for and who got hustled? Hotel, I would say, pretty much covers anyone, for tourists, families, business travelers. If you're coming here in the middle of winter from some other point in the US, you're going to think this hotel is the greatest because it's just so serene and peaceful. Big pools, nice restaurants, sort of a throwback to another era. They do have a lot of conventions here as well, so they have a good sort of conference business crowd going on in the heart of Scottsdale. And at the end of the night, there's business people can go to Scottsdale for, you know, more food and entertainment. So great options there. They also try to draw in local people with summer staycation deals like I'm on that I'll talk about in a moment. And they also have celebrity chef events once a month. They have something called bar brawls. So they really do try to keep the community alive here. And I think they do a great job of doing it. Let's talk about who got hustled. So for this room, which is a king with a patio, paid $156, which is 25% off the regular summer rate. So to me, I totally hustled them. And then in there, we got a $20 food and beverage credit, which I used for the grand finale cake. So I thought I hustled them. Question for you, have you stayed here? Would you stay here? Who do you think got hustled? Leave it in the comments below. Please do like, please do subscribe. But as always, keep on hustling. They don't have a board. Just and if you walk, that was the bad one. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's that the Hotel Valley Ho has no pet fee, so I get to bring my pet for free.